Best chainsaws. Standing in the hardware aisle looking at chainsaws is overwhelming. You've got loud gas monsters, electric cords, and these tiny handheld things. It's hard to know what you actually need. So I bought the 5 most popular options, from heavy-duty loggers to mini pruners, and took them into the woods. I tested them on real trees to see which ones cut clean and which ones just make noise so you don't waste your money. Product number 1. 62cc gas chainsaw. Starting with the 62cc gas chainsaw, this thing is a beast. As soon as I pulled it out of the box, I felt the weight. It's heavy, and it feels like a serious tool, not a toy. You have to deal with mixing gas and oil, which is a bit messy, but once I got that 2-stroke engine running, the raw power was undeniable. I took it to a fallen oak tree, and that 20-inch bar sliced through thick trunks without bogging down. It vibrates a lot, so my arms were tired after 20 minutes, but nothing else on this list cuts through hardwood this fast. The chain brake is solid, which made me feel safer handling this much power. If you have big trees to drop or firewood to cut and don't mind the noise and fumes, this is the heavy hitter you need.
Product number 2 is the CC Mini Chainsaw. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, I picked up the CC Mini Chainsaw. Holding this felt more like holding a drill than a saw. It's incredibly light, and I could easily use it with just one hand, which was great for reaching high branches. I tested it on some overgrown limbs in my backyard, and it chewed through 3-inch branches in seconds. It comes with 2 batteries, which saved me when the first one died after about 30 minutes of cutting. It's not going to cut down a whole tree, but for pruning bushes and clearing saplings, it's surprisingly capable. I didn't feel intimidated using it at all. If you just need to tidy up the yard without wrestling a massive machine, this is a perfect, easy-to-use option. Product number 3, Oregon CS1500. If you want power but hate mixing gas, the Oregon CS1500 is what I grabbed next. It's corded, so you are tethered to an outlet, but the build quality feels substantial and balanced. The feature that blew my mind during testing was the red lever. Usually when a chain gets dull, you have to stop and file it manually. With this, I just pulled the lever while the saw was running, and it sharpened itself in 3 seconds. I tried this after cutting some dirty wood that dulled the blade, and it went right back to cutting like new. It's loud, but it cuts almost as fast as the gas models. If you're a homeowner who hates maintenance and just wants a sharp saw every time you pull the trigger, this feature alone makes it worth buying. Product number 4, Tyotok Mini Chainsaw. I also wanted to test the Tyotok Mini Chainsaw to see how it stacked up against the CC. It feels very similar, fitting comfortably in one hand, but the grip felt slightly more rubberized and secure in my palm during use. I used this to break down some pallets and smaller firewood, and it handled the dry wood without getting stuck. It's definitely not for heavy logging. I stalled it out trying to cut a branch that was too thick, but for quick cleanup jobs, it's super handy. It's marketed as a gadget, and honestly, it's a fun tool to use. It's perfect for camping or throwing in the truck. If you're looking for a stocking stuffer or just a backup saw for light work around the garden, this is a solid budget-friendly pick. Product number 5, Craftsman Electric Chainsaw. Finally, I tested the Craftsman 16-inch electric saw. This felt the most familiar to me. It's that classic red design we all know. It's much lighter than the gas saw, but has a decent 16-inch bar that can handle medium-sized trees. I plugged it in and took down a sick pine tree in my yard. The 12-amp motor didn't hesitate, and the auto oiling system kept the chain lubricated without me having to pump anything manually. My favorite part was the tension knob. Adjusting the chain tightness was tool-free and took 2 seconds. It doesn't have the self-sharpening fancy tech of the Oregon, but it feels rugged and dependable. If you have a standard suburban yard and just need a reliable saw for storm cleanup or seasonal cutting, you can't go wrong with this one. So if you need to clear a forest, get the gas model. But for most of us, those mini saws or the self-sharpening Oregon are going to be way less headache. I've listed the links to all of them in the description so you can check the current prices. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.